It's my feel-good breakfast show.
You're still locked in. It's your feel-good breakfast show, and now 6 months have passed since the COVID-19 pandemic lockdown hit South Africa, bringing life and our economy to a standstill. And now we're not only celebrating Tourism Month, but also the fact that travel is once again permitted within South Africa.
I can hear the woohoos going across the land. We absolutely love to explore our own land, and certain areas stand out. Now, CEO of the Eastern Cape Parks and Tourism Agency, Vuyani Dayimani, is joining us via video to boast, I'm sure, about how travel and tourism has resumed in South Africa, and of course explore the beautiful attractions and packages that are available in the Eastern Cape. What an unbelievable destination.
Yep.
Vuyani, a very good morning. Thanks for joining us.
Good morning, Ryan and Graham. Thank you guys for hosting us.
It's a pleasure having you, and I know G and I are obviously so excited. It's one of our most incredible and one of our favorite spots in Africa. And the question to you is, how is the Eastern Cape planning to regain that domestic tourism market share now that South Africa's moved into level 1?
I think during lockdown, we were like a dog paddling underwater. We took advantage of repositioning and rebranding the province with the 6 attributes, a gradual shift from adventure, but taking advantage of the other attributes that the province offers. I mean, your heritage, culture, scenic beauty, coastal landline that we have. So we've used this opportunity to say, how do you reposition and reintroduce the Eastern Cape so that the person who's been there before could also begin to appreciate other offerings that we have. So this opportunity for us is what we are using. And I think it's amplifying that message that other than adventure, there's a whole host of other things that you can do. And that's the approach.
I would suggest you start with an adventure, though. I absolutely love it, and I think you could spend an entire lifetime exploring the Eastern Cape, undoubtedly. But I think we can't get over the fact that we are still in level 1 of lockdown, that safety is still front of mind. How safe is it for people to travel in the Eastern Cape right now?
The open space that we have, the coastal lines that we have, are a welcoming antidote from being locked down, and you come outdoors and explore. What we also pride ourselves with is starts from the communities, the active citizenry, the LTOs, our local tourism organizations, the associations, the law enforcement agencies. One of the attributes that always, dumbfold us when people ask us about the Eastern Cape, the first reaction is, where is the map? What do we ask? What map? The map of the Eastern Cape. And the first thing is, but why do you want a map? It's an indication of how safe the destination is, because it means that these people want to take their self-drives and they are able to trust that when they get lost, they can ask any local. So that's the demonstration that you have, that it is a beautiful province. It is a safe province to come and enjoy.
You get lost, and as I've experienced, you end up getting a chief's welcome and enjoying a meal with a family that is sitting down in the evening. I've never experienced a welcome in a rural space like that. It is unmatched in the country, man.
It will start when you get lost in the petrol station. You'll find a guy who will direct you. And that's the beauty of what we have as a province, the warmth of the people to assist those self-guided tourists to be able to enjoy the offering.
Oh, it sounds so exciting. Now you're getting us all worked up, and G and I were just chatting about all the incredible options that you have, the untouched landscapes, the wild coast, inland. But I mean, now that travel in South Africa is allowed, and Africa for that matter, everything's now permitted, can you tell us about the travel packages and some of those specials that are available just to entice people to visit this beautiful province of yours?
I mean, we did something with the South African tourism CEO, which was just to get to Hogsback, which is a rural town. And the emotion that trip, in terms of the pictures that we've shown, has evoked from heritage to culture, the mountains of Kaiskamok, in terms of what they evoke from the Makoma, the Lambes, and the Chiefs. The important point in terms of the specials, we're making this point that says, with the sector and the trade, we've consolidated what we deem as packages. I mean, some of the discounts, colleagues, that you could get from 40%, 60%, you want to do Shamwari, you can even find yourself doing 65% discount. I mean, we know what Shamwari can do. Some other important golfer who went there, evoked emotion, and he proposed at the Shamwari. So if you are able to get such an exposure in terms of the outdoor, I mean, the outdoor is there welcoming. So we've just packaged them. There's a link that we've created that says www.ecopenfortravel.co.za. That's where our specials are, I mean, in terms of what you can do. But also, if you follow us on our Facebook page, Eastern Cape Tourism, you'll be able to see some of these. We have packaged them. They're available for people to come and enjoy.
It's Tourism Month 2020. We are reveling in the opportunity to get outdoors and explore our country. I know you've touched on a few of these, but maybe just to inspire us before we let you go and enjoy your beautiful province, what are some of those sectors that you are really highlighting during this time?
I think the emphasis this time around has been on rural tourism and rural development in terms of what it can contribute. I mean, that's the very point that you started with from Hawksbeck. This is what, a little town in the middle of nowhere can do. And the driver of that particular town is tourism, nothing else. If you go to your Port St. John's, the Wild Coast, I mean, all our rural towns, they are that spectacle to behold. The rural development as part of our tourism contribution is our focus this month around.
Buddy, thank you so much, Vuyani, for being so inspired about this beautiful part of the world where you live. I know it's pretty easy when you're talking about the Eastern Cape, but I think you can see how enthused we are. Have a fantastic remainder of Tourism Month, and hopefully people will come flocking to see your beautiful province.
We hope so. Thank you guys for hosting us.
Oh, an absolute pleasure, G. I'm
pumped, I'm pumped, man. I want to do blow trots again.
Man, I've been waiting so patiently for the tourism sector to resume, man. So now that I can finally book that Eastern Cape holiday that I've had my eye on, oh yes, local has never been so lekker, G. Yeah.
The birth and resting place of Madiba. Wamkelekile in the Eastern Cape, a province that is yours to explore.